Good evening. I am Ashton Hogg, the Senior Class Vice President. Welcome to the 2019 Kathleen High School commencement. Students, parents, and guests, please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by Kathleen JROTC Color Guard, followed by the National Anthem and Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. We ask at this time that all electronic devices be turned off. Tonight's commitment celebrates our graduates. We ask that everyone please be polite and respectful during the ceremony so that every family may hear their child's name be announced. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Kathleen High School Chorus to perform Good Riddance.
Can I start? Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. We are gathered here today to celebrate the Kathleen Senior High School graduating class of 2019. I am Elena Harris, the 2019 Student Government President. I am honored to have the opportunity to welcome you all here today. Graduates, all of y'all. The past 4 years involved some of the most memorable moments of our lives. Individually, our experiences here are unique, but together we share a common bond as members of this class. High school has been an unforgettable journey that has prepared us for the next stage of our lives. I stand before you today filled with excitement and anticipation as the next stage of our lives begins, with undoubted confidence that all of you here before me will go on and do great things. I wish you all good luck and to honor guests, faculty, staff, parents, families, and friends. Welcome you all again, and thank you for being with us today to celebrate the class of 2K19. May God continue to bless us all. I would now like to introduce to you Mr. Johnny Jackson, the principal of Kathleen High School.
Good evening. Welcome to the class 2019 commencement exercise. We're so glad that you could join us this evening and share this very special celebration with us. It is now my honor to introduce today's special platform guest. Please hold your applause until I have introduced everyone. First row from left to right, Ms. Jacqueline Bird, Superintendent, Polk County Schools. Mr. John Hill, Deputy Superintendent, Polk County Schools. The Honorable Kay Fields, School Board Member, District 5. Honorable Sarah Beth Reynolds, School Board Member, District 4. The Honorable Billy Townsend, School Board Member, District 1. Ms. Tedra Porteous, Assistant Superintendent, Human Resources. Ms. Tammy Dawson, Regional Assistant Superintendent of High Schools. Dr. Tina Barrios, Assistant Superintendent of Information Systems and Technology. Dr. Maria Longa, Senior Director, Title I. Mr. Ernest Joe, Senior Director, Equity and Diversity Management. Mr. Tony Kirk, Director of Employee Relations. Ms. Diane Taylor, Director of Exceptional Student Education. Beth Cummins, Director of Fine Arts. Thank you. Please be seated. Our guests on the second row are, from left to right, Mr. Kevin Robinson, Assistant Principal, Kathleen High School. Ms. Tammy Epperson, Assistant Principal, Central Florida Aerospace Academy, Kathleen High School. Mr. Matt Lassiter, Assistant Principal. Mr. Keith Smith, former Assistant Principal. Mr. Marvin Reeves, Assistant Principal. Ms. Kristen Nicholson, Teacher of the Year, Science Teacher. Ms. Tiffany Bass, Senior Class Sponsor, English Teacher. Ms. Jalen Hogg, Senior Class President. Ms. Michelle Donnelly, Principal Secretary. Thank you. Please be seated. Our guests in the third row are Best Guidance Counselors in the Nation, Ms. Kimberly Sprouse, Guidance Department Chair. Ms. Dion Facey Portier, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Avis Douglas, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Maya Davis, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Dee Axon, Guidance Counselor. Mr. Jeffrey Williams, Student Success Coach. Chief Dennis Douglas, JROTC Instructor. Mackenzie Barber, Salutatorian. Mr. Joel Bressler, Central Florida Aerospace Academy teacher, and Mr. Christopher Larson, valedictorian. Thank you, and please be seated. We also have several guests who are seated on the floor. Machine Poligano, Dean of Students, Kathleen High School. Mr. Joaquin Reyes, Dean of Students, Kathleen High School. Deputy Jesse Cortez, School Resource Deputy. Deputy Randall Rowland, School Resource Deputy. Thank you. Please welcome our senior class president, Jalen Hall.
Good afternoon, class, distinguished guests, staff, administration, family, and friends. Thank you all for joining us today, celebrating the graduating class of 2019. While I did not begin my senior year or my high school career at Kathleen Senior High School, I am immensely proud to say that I am ending it as a Red Devil. To all of my fellow graduates, congratulations, we did it. After 12 long years of hard work, dedication, stressful nights, and amazing friendships, we can finally say that we made it through. Yes, high school may have been a struggle, but it is only preparing us for what is to come. We are about to embark on another phase in our lives that is completely foreign and new to us. So I would like to give you some thoughts on how to handle what's heading our way. First, put God first and give him all the glory in everything you do. I grew up in the church learning and absorbing the Word of God, so I know that everything I've accomplished today is because of him, and I encourage you all to acknowledge this name throughout your life. Second, stay humble and put in the work. Nothing comes for free in this world. There are no recovery packages, and people will not hold your hand. You will have to work hard to be successful, and when you do reach that success, make sure you be humble, be thankful, and show others how to do the same. Finally, remember to push through all of the tribulations that are going to come your way, because if there's one thing I can promise you, there will be tribulations. Every time a door is shut in your face, get a bulldozer and knock it back down. So class of 2019, I would like to leave you with a poem by James Corbet that my father used to tell my sister and I when we were children. Fight one more round. When your feet are so tired that you have to shuffle back to the center of the ring, fight one more round. When your arms are so tired that you can hardly lift your hands to come up on guard, fight one more round. When your nose is bleeding and your eyes are black, you are so tired you wish your opponent would crack one on the jaw and put you to sleep, fight one more round, remembering that the man who always fights one more round is never whooped. Congratulations, class of 2019. I'm proud of all of you, and I cannot wait to see what you bring to this world. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Superintendent Byrd, school board members, colleagues, and the graduating class of 2019. It is an incredible honor and privilege to introduce Kathleen's class of 2019 salutatorian, Miss Mackenzie Barber. I first met Mackenzie during her sophomore year. Can I take you back to the first week of school? During student introductions, I asked each student the same question. Who are you, and where do you see yourself in the future? As we continue around the room, the responses were, I'm in college, I'm in the military, I'm flying for an airline. But there, on the left side of the classroom, sits Mackenzie Barber. I ask the same question. Who are you? And where do you see yourself in the future? Without hesitation, Mackenzie replies, Chief, I'm Mackenzie Barber, and I'm going to be the first female president of the United States. Wow. I say to myself, Chief, it's going to be a long year. But what a big statement from a 10th grader. What impressed me most about Mackenzie's response wasn't her end goal. It was her poise, her confidence, her clear-eyed vision of what she wanted from her future. By the end of sophomore year, I knew Mackenzie would lead our corps. And she did. As a junior, Mackenzie was selected for the top enlisted position in junior ROTC. She was now the chief. She was a perfect example and role model for all the other cadets in the program. Mackenzie excelled as the chief, which made our decision to promote her to the Corps Commander this year, the top commander in JROTC, a very easy choice. Leading over 400 cadets in the program, Mackenzie rewarded the staff's faith in her by leading the Corps to receive the highest recognition the Air Force bestows on junior ROTC, the Meritorious Unit Award for school year 2018-2019. Now, I've used the word leading often to describe Mackenzie because that's what she's been over the last 4 years, a true student leader. This year alone, Mackenzie organized a holiday food drive that raised nearly 1,000 pounds of food for the homeless. She mentored at-risk youth, teen girls, during a one-day on-site campus tour. In fact, she led over 115 school and community service events, totaling well over 7,000 community hours. I think that's enough for a round of applause. Mackenzie leaves a legacy at Kathleen and in JROTC that will be celebrated for years to come. A tall challenge for the cadets and students that will follow her. Thanks, Mac. Now, as she goes off to the University of Florida in the fall to begin her undergraduate work in microbiology and cell science, I'm confident that she will impress her professors and fellow students just as much as she impressed us. She will impress them with her intelligence, her poise, her professionalism, and her commitment to the community. Now, Mackenzie may or may not be the first female president of the United States, but what I can assure Lakeland is that you have not seen the last of Mackenzie Barber. Class of 2019, I humbly present to you your salutatorian, Miss Mackenzie Barber.
As the 2019 graduating class salutatorian, I am tasked with giving a motivating and inspiring speech. With these 2 or so minutes I have at the podium, I would like to share some of the most important lessons that I believe will help everyone get through life. I'd like to start with an appropriate scripture, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. I believe this is very important for everyone in this room to understand. Success in life is not measured by how much money you make. Success is measured by having a career that you enjoy, a family that you love, and a life that gives you peace. I have faith that I will attain these successes because I will follow the plan God has for my life. God's plan will be unique for everyone. He will call some of us to go to college. Some of us will be called to serve our nation within the armed forces. Others may enter directly into the workforce or attend a trade school. All these options are of equal importance. Whatever you do in life, make sure it's according to the godly plan laid out before you. If you do that, you will not fail. You don't have to know what you're going to do with the rest of your life right in this very moment. Some of us won't know for years. Some of us may start something new and have 5 career changes before we retire. Whatever you do, stay busy. Don't let yourself become complacent and never stop learning. Don't be afraid of change. This world we live in is always changing, and you have to embrace that change. Know what your morals and beliefs are and hold them close to your heart. Flow with the changes in this world, but don't let the world change who you are and what you stand for. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals and keep friends around you who want to see you succeed. Graduating is a big change for all of us. After we walk across this stage tonight, we will no longer be students of the Polk County School Board. We will leave the comforts of childhood and begin this long adventure as adults. We are all equipped with the knowledge and skills we need to succeed. This is because of our patient and kind mentors. I'd like to thank our teachers for all the time they have spent pouring everything they know into us. I'd like to thank our coaches and instructors for taking time out of the school day to make sure we could be involved with the clubs and sports that we love. And lastly, but most importantly, I'd like to thank our parents. They're the ones who raised us to be who we are today. They're the ones who will always be in our corner, and they're the ones who are our biggest supporters and #1 fans. As I was writing this speech, I was trying to decide what I could possibly say that may inspire or motivate the rest of the graduating class. I came to the conclusion that if at least one other person in this room finds what I say to be helpful, then I have succeeded. I pray that God pours blessings over the class of 2019. I pray He gives us all wisdom and guidance because we are the future of our community, our nation, and our world. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Good afternoon. I would like to introduce our valedictorian for the class of 2019. Your class valedictorian for the senior class of 2019 is Christopher Scotty Larson. Scotty is the son of Eric and Michelle Larson. As a student at Kathleen High School, Scotty attended the Central Florida Aerospace Academy, where he excelled in his math classes and engineering classes. He represented the student body of the Aerospace Academy as the senior officer in the student government. He was a returning varsity athlete on the golf team, and he was an active leader in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. As a student, Scotty received awards from the math department for his outstanding work, and he earned industry certifications as SolidWorks Certified Associate and a very difficult additive manufacturing certification, which recognizes his ability and his skills in 3D printing. Later this summer, Scotty has plans to complete his elusive SolidWorks Certified Professional certification. During his senior year, Scotty designed, 3D printed, and tested a prosthetic finger prototype for a local pastor. This project required Scotty to take precise measurements of the gentleman's hand, to design a prosthetic finger that would attach properly to the hand, and to create a mechanism that would allow the pastor to move the artificial finger in a more natural way. Scotty has become proficient in 3D printing, and this project has inspired him to start an additive manufacturing company. However, it was his love of aviation that drew Scotty to Kathleen Central Florida Aerospace Academy. While attending the academy, Scotty earned his private pilot's license. In fact, Scotty is a licensed pilot before he could drive a car. in the state of Florida. Scotty was also a founding member of the first high school drone club with FAA approval to conduct flight operations at an active airport in the United States. He was an integral part in developing the bylaws and the foundation, which established the Unmanned Squadron as an entity focused on aviation safety, knowledge, and building camaraderie by establishing goals and working as a team to achieve success. Scotty has served as the president of the Unmanned Squadron and continues to serve as a current board member. It can easily be said that Scotty is an outstanding student. However, more importantly, Scotty is an exemplary student citizen. He is a person of high character, as evidenced by his total devotion to community, involvement through mission work, and aviation outreach programs. He continuously seeks to improve, and he accepts greater responsibility with humility. Next fall, Scotty will attend LeTourneau University as he pursues a degree in aviation management. I have no doubt that Scotty will become a cherished member and pillar of his chosen profession and community. Please help us congratulate Kathleen Senior High School's class of 2019 valedictorian, Christopher Scotty Larson.
How's it going? Yeah. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So first I want to say good afternoon to my friends, to my family, to my classmates, and so many more who join us today for this celebration. I want to start by saying that God is great, getting a diploma is good, and school is crazy. It's been a fun, challenging, and rewarding 4 years of high school. While here, I've made friends, built relationships, and have been given the opportunity to excel in my education. I want to talk about us, though, the students of Kathleen Senior High School. We've seen so many come and so many go, but today we see the faces of those who stayed. Today, the supporters here see those who endured walk across this stage. We look into each other's eyes with a proud and humbled spirit, knowing that we accomplished something worthy of recognition. I want to applaud all of us for this accomplishment. Our steps now are what determine the path we take to our destiny, and today we see the fruits of many steps taken in the right direction. I want to encourage us, keep moving in the right direction, gain knowledge, look to Jesus for wisdom, be the best family member, grow into the best spouse and parent, be selfless, help those in need, forgive, set aside ignorance, embrace maturity, and love without limits. Congratulations, class of 2019. And now I introduce our principal, Mr. Johnny Jackson.
I want to say thank you to Scotty and Mackenzie for all their hard work. There's many of you guys in here visiting who are not Red Devils. So I get to give you a taste and a preview of what it means to be a Red Devil. Class of 2019, please give yourself a hand. I look at this class and I see that there is 442 reasons of what it means to be a Red Devil. See, the thing about a Red Devil is I can speak on a Red Devil because I am a Red Devil. Red Devils don't take no for an answer. If there's an obstacle in front of us, we'll keep going at it until we get it solved. Many of my students tonight had problems in their ways trying to get to this moment. But as you can see, they kept kept fighting until we reached this stage. Give them a hand. Students, you're about to enter a world that is fixated on saying no. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with saying no when you're choosing between right and wrong. When you're choosing between doing something that your parents haven't raised you to do, it's okay to say no. When somebody's trying to get you to do something that's going to break the law or put yourself in trouble, it's okay to say no. When it's at a point where it's going to be between freedom and not freedom, it's okay to say no. Students, remember this as I wrap this speech up. There's a couple of things that you must always remember that's going to get you in life, get you where you need to be. Perseverance. Continue to persevere through whatever it is. All right? Make sure you don't give up. The next one is humility. Remember, there's going to be somebody that's going to help you get to where you need to be. Not because you were the smartest, not because you were the cutest, but just because they were at the right place at the right time to say, okay, you can pass. Never forget to say thank you. And lastly, whatever you do, don't ever forget to help someone. There's always going to be someone that's a little bit worse off than you. You must always reach back and help someone. Okay? Let's hear it. As I take my seat, there's 6 things that we deal with every day at Kathleen High School. Here they go. Be on time. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. Be prepared. When you walk on that person's job or you walk in that person's classroom, you have your materials ready. Be respectful. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. Still wins the game. The last 3, we must always, as Red Devils, believe, belong, be great. God bless. My bad. Now at this time, y'all ready? Kathleen High School faculty and staff, please rise and form a J behind our students. Distinguished and honored guests, please come forward. Class, remain seated, please. Seniors, please rise. Will our superintendent of schools, Ms. Jacqueline Bird, please join me at the podium? Okay.
Tell me when? When the kids get here? All right, tell me when.
Class, you can have a seat.
Ready? Christopher Scott Larson. Mackenzie Rose Barber. Thank you to Mr. Barber for serving our country. Kira Nicole Brown. Sebastian Marcus Biltris. Madison Rose Dvorak. Jalen Quanice Hogg. Kyle William Morgan. Andrew Michael Campbell. Ashlyn Janice Hogg. Madison Nicole Bennett. Caitlin Nicole Atkinson. Catherine Grace Esker. Cheyenne May Grant. Dakota William Garcia. Matthew Palmer Davis. Logan Alexander Farmery. Nicole Butler. Taylor Page Joyner. Alina Marley Bonet. Brianna Michelle Potter.
Armando Gonzalez.
Michael McLeod.
Armando Hernandez Cruz.
Rainey Dawn Holloway. Megan Danielle Cross.
Wen Jing Shang. Caleb Robert Strayer. Paris Forbes. David Mackenzie Saunders. Destiny Street. Stephanie Lee Toledo Ocasio. Austin Reed Bontari. John Azarian Wright. Skybree Lynn Clements. Gavin Levon Williams. Ian Hadley Keel. Jonathan Andrew Lewis. Gracie Madison Burkett. Zachary Lee Lamoureux. Elizabeth Ann Tosh. Daryl Eli Workman. Peter Norman Rust. Tiana Tamasia Reese. Yolanda Yadira Tomas. Elizabeth Ann Gilbert. Nolan Strom Kiefer. Shimona Peter Joseph. Taylor Nicole Brown. Pedro Sebastián Hernández Espinosa. María Isabel Chávez.
Matthew Burga Powers.
Sanaya.
Sanaya Nicole Clark. Shelby Nicole Clark.
Katarina Lisbeth Westover.
Ayana Yasmin Denson. Charlissa DeSheryl West. Jasmine Patrice Waters.
Odalis Yavilet Gonzalez.
Kelsey Ann Holden.
Tania Fernanda Mendoza.
Christian Kai Anderson.
Kiara Roman Chavez. Angela Cisneros. Cirilo Castro Valencia.
Kristen Clements.
Vanessa Mejia Valdez. Jaylene Quiñones.
Corey Tyler Shue.
Rubiceli Gatica. Samantha Nicole Brito. Ricardo Castro. Jasmine Nicole Escobar Delgado. Naomi Lopez Rolón. Melissa Jacqueline Cortez Ramirez. No, Rosa. Rosa Delia Zuniga. John Alexander Gonzalez Rosa.
Brandon Michael Bonin.
Isaías Iván Durán Ramírez.
Caitlin Anne Marie Moffitt.
Mai Vujuang Bui.
Matthew Ethan Gafford.
Kimberly Salgado Cortez.
Faye Marie Mills.
Frank Osvaldo Bravo.
Jordan Michelle Doss.
Samuel Rosales.
Lyric Nicole Rudolph.
Cameron Renee Carignola. Kevin Chavez Trejo. Alanis Gabriela Maldonado Santana.
Brandon Lee McGroarty.
Alfredo Amadeo Cadena.
Umaya Denise Clark. Caitlin Renee Smith. Thomas Peter Jacobson. Jacob Isaac Ford.
Rodrigo Juan Perez.
Annalisa Pazong Her.
María Guadalupe Martínez Pérez. Baron Melzar Farms. Ramón Luis Rodríguez Vázquez. Noah Christian Haas. Tatiana Lanasia Houston. Alexis Dakota Yovanov. Álvaro Cruz Vega. Jalacia Shanice Moy. Cody Lee Weeks. Jordan Jacole Foster. David Ritchie. Christina Noel Morris. Thais Victoria Perez. Jada Sanaa Johnson. Jashantis Jasmine Unique Moore. Edwin Gonzalez Torres. Rebecca Marie Wyatt. Kiesia Iman Kennedy. Solana Gutierrez. Faith Desiree Borrego. Dylan Harvey Hall. Ariel Cody Fenley. Nancy Cantoriano Gatica. Brittany Vargas. Deasia Denise Lisbon. Dorian Michael Anderson. Mardelis Leu Negron.
Spencer Allen Richmond. Kyle Ravindra Vikram. Nakira Ashayla Mitchell.
Jesus Brandon Elias. Ashley Bridget Cantos.
Carlton Bruce Buckle. Sagan Marie Heppenstall. Michael Gary Mullins. Skylar Maylee Odom. Sarah Jeanette Brinson. Isis Shanae Turk. Jada Louise Barnes.
Azasia Zamika Brown. John Andrew Perales Hernandez.
Hunter Arthur Dupre.
Ariel Abieser Barbosa.
Angel Brianna Marsh. Elena Olivia Harris. Elizabeth Ann Lancaster. Colin Ryan Canton.
Miguel Ángel Rivera Rojas. Armanda Charlemagne.
Hunter Lee Hallstrand. Dante Jordan Thomas.
Gabriel Ernesto Rivera. Nicole Janelise Cancel Colon. Devante Tavares Flavius. Bruce Carlton Buckle Jr. Sonia Marie Santibáñez. Coleman Rockwell Holcomb. Amanda Ray Bell. Amelia Alisa Lopez. Lena Mei Shang Tao. That's Amaya. Just go tell her that she was absent. Amaya Nicole Bird. Stephanie Nicole Gibbs. Logan Alexander Norquist. Khalees Chantrell Ross. Jasmine Grace Pagan Kaveski. Haley Camille Turner. Kashara Fania Delia Griffin. Jacob Brian Ammons. Kalahari Bryant. Brian William Kruger. Michael James McFarland. Reagan McLean Arnold. Courtney Amber Brenda Hill. Andrew Harold Baker. Giovanni Diaz Santiago. Paola Sanchez.
Torian Reminisce Seeley. James Michael Harrington. Karina Eve Booz.
Giselle Elisa Lopez.
Stephen Lewis Gorman. Hunter Dale DeRocher. Hunter Allen Avey. Alyssa Christine Baumgardner.
Julie Ann Aleman.
Saren Elizabeth Jasmine.
Jolian Marie Vega.
Yasmin Alexander. Tylen Jaquan Abram.
Christy Casanta Alcedor. Ashley Almaraz. Giovanni Alvarado. Morgan Savannah Amador.
Brianna Marie Anderson. Seth Peyton Anderson.
Francisco Andres Pedro.
Javian Devonte Andrews.
Leonardo Ángel Arbonis. Salma Arreguín. Cristian Alejandro Arroyos Quintana. Simairis Arlene Aviles. Aaron Starr Bailey. Bryson Jonte Bailey. Delton Zaki Bailey. Jaquan Graham Baker. Alvin Antonio Barnes III. Amberlyn Diane Bennett. Brittany Bennett. Anthony John Bevilacqua. Kyle Nicholas Bilodeau. Rocio Binza Cruz. Rafael Ángel Boiter Acosta. Ryan Taylor Boyce. Charisma Denshay Brady. Katie Mae Brannon. Carlos Brito. Morgan Nicole Brooks. Angel Marie Browning. Darren Joel Burgos. Savannah Raylan Burnell. Hannah Lily Danielle Burt. Delaney Marie Butler. Michaela Eileen Butler. Who are you? Dylan Matthew Butler. Christina Crystal Candelaria. Marco Antonio Cantellanos. Balin Cardenas. Dominic Anthony Cardinal.
Cheyenne Nicole Carpenter. Donovan Dejan Arceus Carr.
Justin Luis Carrillo. Jose Enrique Castillo. Chloe Simone Diana Castro. Ryan John Castro.
Cariana Chandler.
Janasia Soraya Chisholm.
Richard Tyler Choquer.
Kimberly Marie Cintron Garcia.
Maggie Lynn Clark.
Thais Collado Fernandez.
Michael Tashad Collins.
Victor Manuel Concepcion.
Kiasha Coney. Alexia Monet Constant. Sean Eugene Crawford Jr.
Margarita Cruz Cruz.
Jasmine Helen Darty. Brandon Tyler Davis. Tony Davis. Tyler Vaughn Davis. Hayden Reese Dobson.
Bailey Elizabeth Dockery Gorham. Karan Shanice Dukes. Peter Raylord Darius Edwards II. Callista Marie Estevez. Brian Matthew Everson. Caleb Benjamin Foyard. Corinthian Nehemiah Flournoy. Lazara Mayana Sheree Forbes. Benjamin Joseph Frack. Dylan Lee Frazier. Lisandra Frias. Angel Gaynor. Diana Michelle Galvan Valderas. Brendan Azalen Gant. Samuel Eugene Gant. Tori LaShawn Gary. Jacob Taylor Jevedon. Evan Patrick Goy. Alonzo Alvin Grant Jr. Trayvon Jabril Daniel Grant. Corin Dwayne Granville Clay. Michelle Louise Grinstead. Desiree Mackenzie Gerard. Juan Diego Gungla Baque.
Brianna Michelle Hackler.
Hamad Raed Hamdi.
Jade Ashanti Hardy. Tyra Diana Harrell. Alexander Michael Giacomino. Derek Jaquez. Mally Elizabeth Jasmine. Caitlin Marie Johnson. Sabrina Lachey Johnson. Jordan Deontay Jones. Chelsea Naomi Jones Foster. Tiana Aquila Joseph. Miranda Jewel Kirkland. Kirsty Cheyenne Cruz. John Riley Lamp. Raven Denise Lanier.
Celeste Araceli Lara. Fernando Ismael Latorre Torres.
Marcus Marquise Laddie.
Zachary Ryan Lewis. Savannah Lee Lamas. Israel Lopez Vega. Janixa Lopez. Ralph Lee Lopez. J. Lee Jonquez Lott. Tanya Victoria Lucent. Phoenix Jalen Love. Hunter Lovelady. Jeremiah Mahogany. Kaylee Martha Jane Marsh. Dawson Dwayne Mazur. Delana Nicole McCaslin. Darius McLeod. Christian Scott McCullum. Bailey William Oliver McFadden. Jacob Andrew McFarland. What's her name? Chelsea. Chelsea Ann McNeely. Jimmy Philip Metters Jr. J. Michael Mertz III. Deshaun Catravius Mitchell. Marcus DeJuan Mobley Jr. Yael de Jesus Nieva Pastelín. Caitlin Brooke Nix. Ubaldo Shadami Núñez Chávez. Derek Magdiel O'Neill. Raquel Ortiz. Victoria Ortiz Martí.
Tyler Dale Ostrander. Amethyst Jewel Owens. Codion Avante Palmer. William Thomas D'Angelo Parker Jr.
Emmanuel Geraldo Pérez Pineda.
Michael Antonio Peters.
Mark Levens Petit Frere. Mark Lovensky Petit Frere. Shirley Ibeliz Poe.
Kai Matthew Purse.
Daniel Quevedo Medina. Jayling Elizabeth Quiles. Jamilex Ramones.
Derek Xavier Ramos Soto. Alexander Nicholas Ranzei.
Suzanne Ridges.
Jalen Keyshawn Register. Madison Bailey Rieger.
Xavier Sky Reyes. Madison Taylor Reynolds. Edward Allen Ricks. Alondra Edil Rivera. Yarielis Nicole Rivera Hernandez. Autumn Renee Robinson. Jakira Aliana Robinson. Nicholas Vaughn Rodriguez. Leonardo de Jesus Rodriguez Breton. Jeremy Jose Rodriguez Roman. Michael Edwin Roman. Daniel Roque. Juan Irán Saldana. Tariq Jerome Sanders. Mia Lisette Sandoval. Yashira Santiago Rios. Amarion Alexandra Saunders. 7, Makai Seal. Antero Juan Serrano. Daniel Serrano. Melanie Janice Serrano Alvarez. Demetrium Silas Shaw Jr. Michaela Leanne Schatz. Devaris Jannard Simmons.
Daniel Herbert Smith. Danielle Smith. Devin James Smith. Dominica Monet Smith. Nirvana Rain Smith. Hunter Ray Snell. Angel Adele Solomon.
Henry Alberto Soto.
Cassandra Nicole Starr. Joshua Caleb Stepp. Alex Anthony Stewart. Cody Isaac Stone. Claudia J. St. Pierre. Connor Evan Taylor. Samuel Lawrence Tenner. Evan Douglas Thomas. Imani Sade Tolliver.
Alfredo Ángel Torres. Geraldo Torres Jr. Elena Michelle Tobias. Elizabeth Trejo. Cristal Trejo Villanueva.
Haley Raven Truell. Kobe Carlos Turner.
Jordan Zachary Vargas. Diego Emilio Vasquez Ruiz. Gianni Marie Vasquez. Rachel Vela. Karina Mojica Velasquez. Jasleen Sioni Velez. Dominique Bernard Walker. Germani Lee Walling. Alana Marie Ward. I'm sorry. Elena Marie Ward. Oh, Tiana Andrea Webster. Velance Wells. Isaiah Jamal Whitley. Jennifer Antonia Luis Wiggins. Anthony Khalil Williams. Alexis Michelle Willis. Alexandria Christine Wilt. David Kobe Woodruff. Tyler Wyndham. Rafael Antonio Yamacho Pavón. Angélica Palacios. Jean Luis Ortiz Maldonado. Mariana Ramírez. Aracelis Meili Ramírez Ramos. Shyla Leanne Griffin. Hernan Ledesma.
Okay. Now, seniors, please rise. Will our superintendent of schools, Ms. Jacqueline Bird, please join me at the podium? I'm proud to present to you the Kathleen High School class of 2019. Each student here has assembled and completed all requirements as prescribed by the Polk County School Board and the state of Florida, and is hereby entitled to receive a high school diploma or a certificate of completion.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and the Polk County School Board, I pronounce upon those of you who have completed the necessary requirements, graduates of the Polk County school system, and confer upon each of you all the rights and privileges thereto. Congratulations, graduates. Seniors, please turn your tassels. Congratulations.
I would like to invite the chorus back. To lead us in our alma mater. Hold those hats till you get to the back. Marshals, would the marshals please come? Hold those hats. Thank you. Amen.